The cosmetic and toiletry manufacturing industry has recently seen a rise of a number of trends. These include greater interest in healthy living, anti-aging product, and a great demand for sustainably manufactured cosmetics containing natural ingredients. Sike sathi ukuvakashela lapha ePikoko eyasungulwa uRelebogile ngo-2011 ukuzwa ukuthi ke bona how are they taking advantage kuwona lama trends akhona kulomkhakha.
My name is Relebogile Moeng, founder of Afri-Berry. We do agro-processing of oils and butters used for skin and hair purposes. Our unique selling point is that our oils and butters are SABS approved. They are cold pressed as well as organic. They can be used by the whole family for a beautiful skin and healthy growing hair.
You hold your SpongeBob with your right hand, and on top of SpongeBob, there are two holes. So what you do, you put it in like that.
Welcome to my home, Tlarekeneng ka hare. Ke lehae la ka lena, mme wa ka le ntate wa ka ba re etetse. Ena ke ntate wa ka, Paseka Maleme, nickname ya hae ke Scooby-Doo. Ena ke mme wa ka, Marian Maleme, nickname ya hae ke Ninja.
Re bitsana Ninja le ausi Relebogile.
Ha ke tsebe nickname ena gona ba.
Scooby-Doo.
Ba re ke Scooby-Doo bina ha ke tsebe.
Relebogile ne le ngwana makatsang o na le bohlale ka tsela e nngwe e makatsang a etsa dintho tse sa tlwaelehang.
Kroonstad was a bit backwards than Moko Gauteng, and my parents were staying Ko Gauteng at that time, and I was living with my grandmother.
So ene re ha re ile ha nkgono ha e re lo mo bona dikolo di kwetse ho utlwe ditaba tsena tse makatsang hore he ngwana ona o dula etsa tšhelete.
Ha ke hopola isale ke rata ho ba magwebo. I must have been 10 years old. I remember taking my cousins they were underage, but I remember taking them to a tavern. I'd say le khola hore bana ba banyane ba nka bua sekgowa ba sentse ka dinko. And then, the people were in disbelief. And as soon as, my cousins spoke, they'd actually pay to hear them speak in English. And it was a big, big sensation. I remember at that time, we must have made something like 200.
When we met, it was a beautiful love story. I had actually went to go visit her father's church, My cousin invited me, and I went there. And when I got there, it was a Friday evening. I was these quiet dudes that are sitting at the corner. So he has more pegile. Hi, man. There is something about this girl.
She never compromises when it comes to beauty.
Not only that, the other strong point, she never gives up.
In our lives, we have seen her making things really happen.
Rimoko Acro Branch with my family to have fun.
And then, okay, both of you can hop on top. Just hop on top. Hold all your strings down here.
ngise-Irene bude buduze nasePitori kula khona zohlangana nosomabhizinisi wethu esichithana esikhathi-ke namhlanje. Uyabona-ke lona-ke wesimama wenza izinto ezinakekela isikhumba sethu ney'nwele zethu. Ibhizinisi lakhe-ke noma-ke ama-product wakhe abizwa ngokuthiwa i-Afri-Berry basebenzela khona-ke ngala. Ake ngene ngaphakathi xoxisane naye. Gogo. Dumela.
Dumela Sia.
Le kae?
Re teng le kae?
Re teng. Ke a bona le busy.
Haholo fela. Okay, onka.
Oh, lena se le mpetse.
Ke ena Katiba Sia.
Oh, ke a leboha. What's going on here?
Okay, mona re busy ra packager.
Okay.
Re expela the oils tsa rona which are cold pressed. The beauty about these oils is that they are organic.
So Kikopa, take me through the whole process. Ya more high from beginning to ending up where we are.
Enwa ke Sipho,
Yes.
lab technician ya rona ya Afri-Berry. Utela the oil, add tea. Tea then passes them on to Doreen.
Yes.
Doreen will then ensure that the pumps are sealed.
Yes.
The reason for the long process is because we use airless pumps. The airless pumps helps preserve the lifespan of the organic oil.
Yes. Okay.
And then di thibela moya hore o ska ba kena ka hara pump.
Yeah. How long does it take and what's the procedure, I think?
Okay, the pressing time takes 10 to 14 days. And then the testing can take any time from a month to 3 months.
Yeah. You know, industry o sebetsang ko yona. Ke industry motho mongwe ka ishebela re ye. E kare ho thata ro kene ko yona. Passion ya hore o fihle o tlo sebetsa in this industry. Where did it come from?
It was exactly 9 years ago when I was involved in a motor car accident. You know how nalibutata only in a situation, you go around trying to find products that are affordable, that can help you heal. And I think that's where all this came about, because a year from then, I started using argan oil. And Katola Hore, it flattened the scar much quicker. It got rid of the redness. It's 9 years later, and most people, when I tell them that I've got 125 stitches on my face, you know, they don't believe it.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Did you study for this? Where did you get, you know, the know-how to say, what can I use?
Okay, I didn't study for it.
Yes.
I was blessed that when the business started, through the schemes government, I got access to SABS and I worked intensively with the lab technician setting, and they were able to advise about the different amino acids and the different vitamins that help reduce scarring, that speedy up recovery and so forth.
How many products do you guys have?
Okay, we've got 5 products. We've got the African raw shea butter. And then we've got the Jamaican black castor oil.
Yeah.
We've got the Moroccan oil. We've got the MU oil, as well as the coconut oil.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. So Hazel Felice, and you've packaged everything. Lisa Kai.
Okay, from here it goes through to our cold storage, which is kept at 18 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
And then there it's boxed and it's kept until collection or delivery.
Got it? Okay.
Sia, these are admin offices. This is our receptionist, Liesel. Liesel meets Sia. Enoki Wandile, dispatcher ya rona. He's in charge of the cold storage.
Baba Nisha.
Sikona njani baba? Siyaphila. What are your core values enzama ukwagqugquzela nokwapusha lana ebhizinisini lenu?
We push team building, we push values and morals. But besides that, we try and push speed in how we service our clients. So that is very important in our business.
So how many employees were here?
It was just me looking across her, looking across me.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
Yeah.
And we grew from that to what we are today.
Mona, kidi oils ready for dispatch. Ena ki coconut that we sell ka bulk.
Oh, okay. And you know the type of clients you have to rekang mo ko gae, do you only sell ko di shopong fela or lena can I walk in ke le sia ke re ke batla staff salon?
Hobane re zama ho promote di shopo tsa rona. Hangata ha batho ba phone ba batla di products tsa rona. Re ba botsisa hore ba tswa kae ba dula kae, and then re ma romella mo ho leng haufinyana ho bona. So haebane there's an agent in the area, then re ba romella ho yona.
All right.
We do facials, manicures, pedicures in the beauty industry. We started stocking Afri-Berry in 2012, and Bogi came to present the product to me and herself, and I got a liking in it. It is very good for stretch marks, psoriasis, eczema, everyday concerns of a lady, and we do see very good results with the product.
Three months ago, a lady from Soweto, on her own, she generates 150,000 rand every month.
Enkundla chemical manufacturing yala ekhaya ikhuluma ngezinto ezahlukahlukene. Sikhuluma lana ngezinto ezokuyigcobisa ezokwazi ukuthi uyiphoshonge. Nalezi ke futhi ke ezifaka izinto lezi ezokugeza. Siphinde futhi ke nalezi ezenza ukuthi unuke kamnandi. Uyabona ke wena ke lomkhakha lona ukwazi ukusiza abantu abafuna izinto ezahlukahlukene njengoba sekhona ama product ahlukile futhi la ngaphandle. uRilebukhile uzakhela indumezulu enkulu kakhulu kuyona lenkundla ngenkampani yakhe. Njengamanje usestudio sethu uxoxisana nathi ukusitshela ukuthi ke yini lokho akwenzayo ekuzomsiza ukuthi ibhizinisi lakhe lindlondlobale.
The big day is here. I'm here for my studio interview. I'm feeling very nervous and excited at the same time.
Afri-Berry, welcome to Making Moves.
Thank you so much, Pepsi.
Take a seat.
Thank you.
So, tell me about Afri-Berry.
What I normally say to people when they ask me, you know, what business are you in? I normally say that we sell hope, we sell joy, mainly because the products that we manufacture, you know, bring visible difference to people's lives. They bring joy, they bring laughter, they bring all sorts of happy feelings.
Okay. And, you know, there's a market that seems quite flooded with local and international beauty products. What makes Afri-Berry different, and why do you imagine you're going to succeed in this market?
Okay, we believe that there is a need for our products. With carrier oils, especially the ones that are cold pressed, they've got a travel system. They travel beyond the epidermis, which is the outer layer of the skin, and they deal with the dermis, which is the inner layer of the skin. That's where your collagen and your tissues are.
So you're making money from the business?
Yes, we're making money.
Where's the bulk of the revenue coming from?
When the business started, we explored lots of drivers. We've been in a Pick and Pay, we've been in a spa, we've been in supermarkets. Currently, we are in some cash and carries, but that method hasn't proven to really bring us the revenue which our other drivers are. Our biggest driver right now is we replicate ourselves. We educate women and we tell them the benefits of the products, and we train them, inform them as to how it is that they work, and they in turn become ambassadors of the product, and that's where our biggest revenue comes from. 3 months ago, a lady from Soweto, on her own, she generates 150,000 rand every month.
I know that your business is almost split into two.
Yes.
So you sell to wholesalers,
Yes.
or to spas and the like, and you don't brand your product as Afri-Berry. That is just the white label solution. And then you've got the Afri-Berry solution, which is the same product but is branded Afri-Berry. Is my understanding correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So is she selling the white labeled or the branded product?
She's selling the white label because of the volume she moves. She moves easily between 400 and 500 units on a monthly basis.
It's a non-branded product.
She brands it, but when she brands it, the label is approved by us. We see what elements are on there, and there's also guidance that goes into it.
It's a fairly complex kind of structure, although I think it's a very clever structure. So you've got Afri-Berry, the mother brand,
Yes.
and you sell that into retail and into spas, etc., etc. And that is the Afri-Berry brand, and you work on that and you build it, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you've got the manufacturing, and in order to distribute, you've got your white labels, where I, as Pepsi, can take the product and can sell it using my own label that you approve, but I buy from you and I on-sell to my own network.
Yes.
And then you've got businesses like pharmaceutical businesses and other manufacturers that maybe do other products like face creams, etc., etc., and they buy your product as an ingredient
Yes.
that goes into another product.
Yes.
Are those the three kind of streams?
Yes, those are the three kind of streams.
And the one that's most profitable are the people that are putting on their own labels and are on-selling, which are typically individuals that do volume. Is that correct?
I would say it's a 50-50 split at the moment.
I'm finding the model a little bit confusing in the sense that there's a bit of Avon there. There's a bit of, distributing into retail there. There's a little bit of distributing into spas there, which are all very different business models. And I'm not sure that you're clear on which one you want to go with and where the growth lies, and your focus is a bit split. I could be wrong, but I'm going to send you off for a coaching session and we'll chat afterwards.
Thank you, Pepsi.
Okay, my dear. Relebohile is now going to spend some time with Thabo Eric Mashale, owner of Unusual Business Breakfast, for a coaching session. We're going to catch up with them later to hear how the coaching session went.
The studio interview was very challenging. I was very nervous. There was some quite difficult and challenging questions from there, but I'm hoping the coaching session will be enlightening.
Umqeqeshi wasomabhizinisi umuntu odlala iqhaza elibalekile kakhulu ekusizeni usomabhizinisi. Ubasiza lana ngezinto esikhuluma ukuthi guidance, i-support, aphinde ke futhi abasize futhi nange accountability. Uyabona ke into edlalwa kakhulu ke lana ke usomabhizinisi nomqeqeshi wakhe, ubudlelwane babo kubaleke kakhulu ngoba ke futhi umqeqeshi uphinda amsize ngaloko esikhuluma ukuthi personal nabo business goals. Njengamanje ake sizwe ukuthi ke umqeqeshi wethu ke nosomabhizinisi wethu esinayo lana e-studio, i-coaching session yabo ihambe kanjani.
What is lacking in your company, you like branding. Your brand needs to be known out there. So what you need to drive your brand. You're gonna educate people about your brand. Don't rely on people posting on your Facebook and say, hey, I had a good experience. That's good, that's marketing. People, they don't want to be sold at all times. Add value to people by posting things that they don't know about your brand, what you want to drive, and as a result, then it will be easier to sell. They'll want to buy from you. There's a product out there that they sell hope as well. So what you need to do as well on the product itself, say the hope you've been looking for. You see, it speaks to a person. So, the hope, I want to get that hope. It must be your tagline, the hope you've been looking for.
So Relebohile and Eric have spent time together. Relebohile, has there been a shift in your thinking at all?
A vigorous shift. As we were talking with Eric, he brought forth a number of pointers that were lacking in our business. One being brand awareness, brand advocacy, brand insistence, and brand...
By association.
And brand by association. Because of the fact that the products are doing so well on their own, I think we omitted the branding element of the business.
What brand are we building here?
She's been mixing Afri-Berry and Pikoko, and then she will then put Pikoko, sometimes she will put Afri-Berry. Then that was a bit confusing to the market. So we thought, Now, which one is important to you? And we came to an agreement that Afri-Berry is the one that should be on the products, and we should be able to build that brand.
Okay, so now, Relebile,
I think from the coaching session, what I got is that Bikoko Innovations is the manufacturer, it's the behind the scenes, but the brand that we are building is the Afri-Berry brand, because that's the brand that's growing vigorously. So the advice that I got is to, on our white labels, feature the Afri-Berry brand as opposed to the Bikoko Innovations brand.
So now, how is Afri-Berry going to be distributed? The private label.
She's going to distribute it into the retailers, and then those who want to distribute privately this brand, Afri-Berry, they need to come to her. She will say, you take it as it is and go and sell out there. As a result, it is benefiting her, and also it's benefiting the person who's actually selling.
Okay, do you agree with that?
Yes, okay. Partially, yes.
Partially?
Yes.
Which part don't you agree with?
Like with regards to pharmaceuticals, they maybe use the carrier oils as their base to develop whatever. So we can't insist on them naming whatever end product Afri-Berry. They're just using the carrier oils maybe in formulation of a night cream or of a day cream. But I do agree with Coach Eric with regards to people that buy in smaller batches or small to medium batches, to say that we must insist that they take the product as it is, so that, you know, our brand is maximized.
Okay. I think you need to get clear on what the plan is for the private label as a standalone brand. Because the other stuff is working.
Yes.
And perhaps there's no need to mess with it too much. So I look forward to seeing you in the future. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you,
And
Pepsi.
I love your business, and I think you're doing fantastically well.
Thank you, Pepsi.
Okay. Today we saw that the manufacturing industry is very demanding, but can also be hugely rewarding. We also learned that the best businesses are those that offer a unique product and therefore are able to remain competitive. Catch us again next week, Monday, for more inspiring stories of women in business. Goodbye from the Making Moves team.
Making moves.
The journey has evoked all sorts of wonderful, enlightening emotions, lessons for us as a company, and we can only soar from here on.